This is a KOIN 6 News breaking news alert.
And that breaking news here at noon, a bombshell for the Blazers. The franchise is officially going up for sale. Joey Vacca tracking this all morning long. He is live now at the Moda Center. Joey, a stunner here.
A stunner for sure. The team, Todd, only announcing a few hours ago that the Paul Allen estate is moving to sell. They did share a statement on social media and their page X today, only marking the start, though, of a very long process. That statement on social media says the estate of Paul G. Allen announced today it has commenced a formal sales process for the Portland Trail Blazers NBA franchise, consistent with Allen's directive to eventually sell his sports holdings and direct all estate proceeds to philanthropy. The estate has selected investment bank Allen & Company and law firm Hogan Lovells to lead the sales process, which is estimated to continue into the 25-26 basketball season. The NBA Board of Governors must then ratify a final purchase agreement. Allen purchased the team back in 1988 for $70 million. This year, though, CNBC reported the team is worth $3.65 billion. So, quite the value jump. Allen passed away in 2018. His estate also owns the NFL's Seattle Seahawks and 25% of the MLS's Seattle Sounders. The Blazers, though, say this news does not affect either of those teams. Again, today, just the beginning of a very long process, and we're left with a lot of questions that we won't have answers for a long time. What does this mean for the team's draft, just set to be next month? Also, the Moda Center needs some much-needed renovations. What does this mean for that? We're going to continue to track this because this is going to be a month-long process. As that statement says, this will continue into the new year. So lots to keep tabs on, but we will be keeping our eyes on this. All updates that we get will be on KOIN.com, and we'll share with you live on air. And I'll be continuing to track this today, and we'll also have coverage from KOIN Sports. For now, live at the Moda Center, Joey Vacca, KOIN 6 News.
All right, Joey, let's go ahead and bring in Travis Teich. He covered the Blazers for years as a sports reporter. Travis, just first impressions upon hearing this.
Yeah, I think for a lot of Blazers fans, this is really interesting because a few years ago, there was this push from, I don't know if I can say a vocal majority, but a very vocal group of a large swath of Blazers fans wanting Jody Allen to sell the team. You know, of course, when Paul died, you know, that's going to the trust, and Jody was in charge of that. And the frustration that a lot of those fans experienced was because Jody didn't have the same level of investment necessarily that Paul did. And I'm not even talking about financially, just that emotional level maybe. You know, she was a little bit more removed. And of course, Paul Allen was always kind of hard to pin down. You know, if you wanted to do an interview, good luck.
Right,
but, you know, Jody would be seen at some games here and there. And then when Phil Knight stepped in, of course, the co-founder of Nike, a lot of people were really excited about the idea that Phil Knight could possibly step in and buy the Blazers away and maybe give this organization maybe the piece of energy that they really maybe needed to take that next step. And he came in a few years ago with about a $2 billion offer, and Jody said, no, the team is not for sale. Well, that's changed here today, and this does not mean, as of this point, that Phil Knight has necessarily expressed interest once again. But, you know, Blazers fans, I think, generally are pretty interested to see where the next step is. You know, I popped on social media here today, Todd, just to kind of try to gauge the reaction. And, you know, I'm very aware that getting on Twitter is not necessarily the best way to gauge everybody's opinion about a subject matter, but I'm seeing a lot of excitement that, hey, this could be a fresh start for the Portland Trail Blazers, and I think that it's very possible that could be the case. But time will tell. You know, this doesn't mean that Phil Knight is necessarily stepping in, but according to Forbes, the Blazers are valued to be about a $3.5 billion team.
Yeah, so you mentioned that. So Paul Allen buys the team 1988, I think for $75 million, something at that point. Now worth $4 billion.
Sure.
Certainly that could fluctuate depending on who the buyer is. But when you look at other buyers, you think Phil Knight, he's the big Northwest guy, but really this is going to be a sale that attracts people from all over the world.
Absolutely. You know, and who knows, if the sale does go for $3.5 billion, you know, you can have a situation, of course, most teams, when you talk about who owns, well, that's the majority owner, right? It's very rare. Yes, it's very rare that you have a sole owner. So maybe it is a situation where Phil Knight is the majority owner, and then you can fill in the gaps with other minority owners to reach that kind of level if you're trying to get to that $3.5 billion mark. Time will tell. There's no way to know that right now, but it's something that we're going to continue to keep eyes on. I think that fans are feeling like this could be like you're hitting the reset button a little bit here too. So We'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out, Todd.
Yep. All right. Travis, thanks so much for giving us a few minutes.
Yeah.
Here. Well, we will continue to follow up on what this sale could mean for the sports landscape in Oregon and really across the entire Pacific Northwest. You can get the latest updates over at KOIN.com.